Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. Alright, so going into Porcelain Tower, we are on the final floor. As you can see right here, the reward for winning is the Frost Ring. I probably won't have enough points to fully build it just from getting to the 80th floor, but it will be nice to finally unlock it. So we're going to be doing the normal and EX version of this quest today. It looks like we have half Earth, half light in this team composition. We're going to have Alaficaris, we're going to have Moraga, who's definitely going to be tanky, we're going to have Kitafe, okay? And we're also going to have two of these little sirens down here that do all those status effects. That's super annoying. We're going to have Rob Horn, which is evasion, Elena, which is evasion, and also this, what looks like, I don't even know what that dude is there with the mask, and then two skeletons. So going in here, I think I'm going to go over here to this team right here, my win team. And I think that we will start it off with this. I don't believe that any character has guaranteed hit except for Joom, which is interesting. So we might be at somewhat of a disadvantage. Going through the, I'm just going to quickly show you guys each of the different characters' builds, just so that you can check it out. This is Joom. Going into Halloween Little Leela. And lastly, 2B. One thing I am going to do here is that I am going to change this card for this card. I finally maxed out Culmination. Super stoked on that. I think I'm going to actually change Bringers of Shadow to Typhoon, or Typhon. And then I'm going to put Culmination on Leela in the main slot. And then the last thing I'm going to do is put on Helena. Alright, so looking pretty good here overall. Let's go into the battle and see how it goes. Okay, so here we are in the 80th floor. It looks like a good amount of Earth units over here on the left, but missing Moraga. Oh, it looks like maybe Moraga's over there in that corner. Okay, so who do I want over there on the right? I think I'm going to want Joom over here. And potentially Halloween Leela. That way she has some type of support. I will run Jaden in the back right here. And then 2B and Tifa right up there in the front. Okay, so let's get to it. Hopefully this isn't too gnarly of a fight, although it would be nice to have somewhat of a challenge. Okay, definitely getting some buffs off the bat. Their evasion is going to go up. I don't need to cast Protect or Shell on Joom because she already has it. I will use Grace of Eternal Friendship on Leela right here. I'm just going to leave her where she is. For Tifa, I am going to use Unyielding Stance. She's over here without a healer after all. For Joom, I'm going to use Vacuum Veil. Alright, and I'm going to put her a little bit off to the side. For 2B, I'm going to use, let's see, I'm going to try and save my TMRs for the EX fight. So let's see if that's possible. Okay, what else do we got here? Can't beat this heat, sun's out, guns out. Okay, going for his AP restore right there. I'm going to leave him up there. Alright, so the battle is coming to us as it normally does. We got a whole bunch of things on their way. Okay, Tifa looking decently good right here. I am going to, let's see, over here we have Elena, Kitafe, and Alaficaris. So I'm going to cast Shell on Leela first. 2B, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to use Armor Deployment. Okay, and then I'm going to run her over to the side. For Jaden, I want to make sure that he has his own magic. Okay, I'm going to use this. I'm going to bring him over here behind Tifa. And for Tifa, the last thing I'm going to use is Unparalleled Strength. Okay, I'm going to move her forward just a tad. Right. Wait a second here. Let's see. Ah, no wonder it's not a step. Okay, so I'm actually just going to leave her right there, let everything come to me. Here we have Joom. I'm going to use Swiftwind Defense. That does have 2 casts, so I can use it in this battle at least one time. And from here, let's see what the floor plan looks like. Oh, it looks like we're just conjoining in the middle. Alright, I'm good with that. Okay, Leela's going to come into this back corner right here. I think I will cast Protect on herself. We need to keep the healer alive. There's Moraga coming forward. There's Tifa right there. I'm going to use Warming Up. And I am soon to unleash them all. Okay, so Joom definitely looking tanky. That's what I want to see. Okay, is it time to unravel Jaden? Not sure yet. I think that I will... Actually, he does have an AP Regan already. I'm going to let him go for a second and see what he does. He's going to use his Limit Break right here. Okay, perfect. So not bad at all right there. For 2B, what do I want to do? Okay, I'm going to bring her in right here and not do anything. Okay, so Joom is definitely doing her job right here. She is holding up. Leela's looking pretty tanky. She has a barrier and Protect and Shell. That's what I like to see. Okay, so definitely lots of tankiness going on right here. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Wind Blessing. So she is definitely in a state of absolute shield right now. For Leela, what do I want to do? I think that I will hit them from afar. Let's see. Okay, so definitely Elena has some evasion right here, which is going to be tricky because we really only have one way of dealing with her. Let's see. I'm not sure I want to do that. I think I'm going to go for Moraga. Okay, so Moraga's going to go down. So we've cleared the right side. I'm going to let Tifa run out. She goes for the overpower, not bad. Also going to let Jaden do his thing from up on the tower. He almost takes down Kitafe, but not quite. Here we have the Banishka Blade coming from Elena. Ooh, Joom gets confused. Okay. But she's about to lose it. I'm good with that. And Alaphakaris coming in for the charge. Okay. I'm going to let Joom do her thing right here. Okay, so Kitafe is going to go down. And I am going to switch over into auto. I think we've done a pretty good job of setting this up right now. We should be pretty much set up for a solid. All right, sorry about that. My thing disconnected there for a second. All right, so Elena coming in from the side. Joom is going to use Spinning Slash. Leela is going to run forward and use heals on Tifa. And Jaden is going to use Maelstrom Art. Alright, Tifa's going to use a summon right here. She's going to summon Odin, but it is looking pretty good so far. Odin's going to come down. Alright, that caster is almost taken care of. We do have Rob Horn left. I think his evasion buff is pretty much gone. Joom comes in with the Storm Siphon there, gets a little bit of HP back. And Leela hits him with the staff and he goes down. Jaden is going to use Suns Out, Guns Out. Tifa comes in with the Omni Strike, and Rob is out of AP. At this point, it's just a matter of time. His evasion isn't super high. June comes in with the Air Incisor. Leela is going to use her level 3 Wind Axiom, and we take down floor 80. Let's frickin' go. Alright, so the Frost Ring is ours, finally. 80 floors. Alright, so not bad. We did pretty good. We didn't lose a single character. In climbing, we have a term for when you climb a route from the ground all the way to the anchor. For the first try, without seeing any beta, so like any information about how to do the moves or touching the moves, is called an on-site. So we just on-sited floor 80. Pretty awesome. Congratulations, we just cleared it. That is freaking alright. Rank reached 8,899. We don't have any score because I started at 71, but it's all good. Okay, so let's see. Now we have one floor left. We have Omega, Megamont, Glaciella, Ramada, Fish Guy, Sahagin, Quirrell. We have also, what is that, Europa or whatever that dude is? And then 2 Lightning Dragons. Okay, so if we run Lightning, it's actually not bad. We could also run Earth. Earth would also be not a bad choice. So, do we want to run Lightning or Earth? So we have 4 Lightnings, 4 Waters. We definitely can't run Water. Okay, so we kind of have to let go of Mont at this point. So, let's go in here, and let's look at our different teams. So what's the first one we're going to look at? Alright. Actually going to rename this Thor. Just so you guys know, Thor is the name of Thor. It's actually how you spell it. Okay, this team is not built. I'm going to go, why are the freaking EX, why do the EX teams have a different setup than the regular one? It makes no freaking sense. Okay, so I want a fully built team here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to formation out here without having to do this on my own. Let's go into Terra. I'm going to copy this formation over. I'm going to go back to the far plane. Let's go in here to the Porcelain Tower. Alright, looks like this ends in 2 days, so I'm definitely going to need to do some work to get this Frost Ring maxed out. I'm going to paste from the copied right here, so this is done. Alright. It looks like we are pretty much set. I'm going to replace Moraga here with Megamont, just to make sure everything is looking good. I think that I will put bells on Zazan. I think I will put the shoes on Moraga. And I think I will put the Swiftwind Mantle on Oberon. It does look pretty good here in the setup. Okay, a couple things need to change. One is that I'm going to give, let's see, I'm going to give Mashri her card. Then I'm going to put on Helena's card in the back end slot. Okay. It does look like the Solitary Lion is over there behind Mont. I think I will switch that with Moraga's Titan. This will work better on, let's see, where is Solitary Lion? Titan is better on Oberon. It has a Pierce up passive, or a bestowed, so it is pretty good. Alright, it looks like this should be it for now. I think overall this is looking pretty good. Everything across the board I am liking. I need to change this to the right TMR that has the passives on it, but everything looks pretty good. Alright, so let's go into this battle. We're going to try and take it down with Earth end of the day, but if this doesn't work, we always have Lightning to follow up on. So going into the final floor of Porcelain Tower, floor 80 EX mode, let's go. I've been waiting for this for a few days. I know not that many of you are actually watching these PvE videos. Honestly, I make them just for fun, which is kind of the main reason why I have this channel in the first place. But yeah, I appreciate those of you who are enjoying these videos, and I hope that they help you along the way. Okay, so I'm going to switch Noctis with Moraga right here. I want Oberon to be in the back right there. I will leave Moshiri where she is. Okay, so it looks like this is pretty good. Okay, so this is just going to be a straight brawl right off the bat. And it looks like we are not the quicker characters. Okay, so I'm happy that I saved Revitalize. This is going to be good. For Oberon, I'm going to use Purple Dragon's Aegis. For Moshiri, I'm going to use Queen's Edict. That's what I like to see. For Noctis, I'm going to use Emberlight Mantle. And for Moraga, I'm going to use Immortal Spirit. Woohoo, it's looking good so far. Everything's getting set up. Here comes the Sahagins, not doing too much damage. Okay, with Zazan, I'm going to use Fake Death. I'm going to leave him where he is. Glaciella's running forward. Ooh, decently strong hit right there. Okay, lastly with Oberon, I'm going to use Swiftwind Defense. I'm going to leave him where he is. For Moshiri, I'm going to use a heal. Okay, and I'm going to separate from everybody else. Okay, so here we have Noctis. He's going to use Power of the True King. I'm going to run him a little bit forward. I want to get kind of out of range of all these AoEs. Last thing I'm going to use is the Serpent King's Stance. I'm going to run over here behind Glaciella. Okay, looks like Omega is running forward. Massive elemental buff right there from Mont. And lastly, let's see. Increases own chance of being targeted and rages agility for 3 turns. I'm actually going to use this. Okay, 99 AP on on Oberon right here. I'm going to have him run out. He's going to use his Limit Break. Okay, 1 Sahagin down. Now we have the Quarrels coming in. Oh, double paralysis, so that's good to know. So the Quarrels have double paralysis. That's going to last 3 turns. Glacie doing work right now. Okay. Alright, so I switched over to auto for right now. Here come in the dragons. Moshiri doing some work, but not able to one-shot them, unfortunately. Zazan is going to get the haste reflex right here. Oberon still taking the hit. Noctis is paralyzed. We have Moraga coming in here with the Taunting Blade. Hopefully he'll pull them away, while Zazan can do some damage. He is not being targeted at the moment. Let's see if I can make it back to get a heal over on them right now. Moraga is going to go down. He does have courage. Noctis is still paralyzed, unfortunately. It looks like Oberon is the same thing. I'm going to auto through with Zazan right now. I'm going to try and get a heal off. It's not going to work. Moraga is going to go down. Okay, so I'm going to run over here with Moshiri. She's going to get off a heal, so not bad. She is now in AoE range. Here we have the second Esper coming out into play. Oberon is finally freed, but he had to lose that last turn. One of the dragons goes down. Noctis is now free as well. Definitely looking close, but Glaciella is the trick right now. She is super strong. So for those of you who are going into this fight, you want to take out Glaciella as soon as possible. She is very strong. She has very big, massive AoEs. Okay, so Queen Moshiri coming in with the Queen's Gambit. She's going to use her Limit Break right off the bat. Okay, that's perfect. Omega and Glacie go down, so we just took a pretty good advantage right here. Noctis is going to run forward. He's going to use Armiger Assault. Okay, not bad at all. Here comes Zazan from the back. He's going to summon Chaos Odin, who has, for some reason, a very, very, very weak Esper attack. You would think he would be like the strongest one, but regular Odin is way stronger. Okay, Queen Moshiri coming in. All right, she's going to use the Arithmetician move, level 4 Stone Era. Oh, here comes the paralysis again. Absolutely crushing. Oberon and Noctis are just like prone to paralysis in this match. Okay, so Zazan did pretty good work right there. Ramada's coming forward. She goes after Queen Macherie. Looks like still paralyzed, still paralyzed. 2 turns left for both of them. Okay, and we take it. Floor 80 EX'd. Not super bad at the end of the day. Just having to deal with paralysis is not terrible, especially when you know which ones do it. So it is Europa and the 2 Querals that can do it. That's the only thing really of note, I think. We just hit 200 Rainbow Fragments of Thought, so that's pretty good. And overall, pretty excited to finally clear the 80th floor and the EX floor. I think that at this point, I will just retry from the beginning, and I'm going to go and essentially try and make my way all the way back up to the 80th floor. I don't know if I'll be able to do that in 2 days, as I haven't had as much time to do the Porcelain Tower as I'd hoped, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoy this content. I definitely enjoy PvE content. I mean, I love PvP. I also very much love PvE. One of my favorite things about Brave Exvius was the really long PvE battles. I loved those fights. I really wish they'd bring something like that to this game. But at the end of the day, you know, it's hard to make PvE super challenging when there's such a wide array of players with different resources to pull from for how to get strong in the game. But anyways, I really appreciate all of you who like this video, and for all of you who have subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.